Ah, it's a wrong message, mind you. Man, with a grand total of 1 viewer. This is crazy. But, I think you can hear the echo a bit. Actually, see me fix this. MD2 game to save. भाई कोई व्यूअर कोई dreaming now. Oh, 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 and we got it so right. Hey, একটা hello down now, please. Feeling lonely এখন. Only 2 people watching. Anyway, let's quickly go to the competitions. Is this the one? No, it is not. Ah, here we are. DOHS versus Crazy Kurigram. And what a match this is looking to be here. Let's edit the lineup. I know there was some changes. Johnson Charles. আমি ভুলে দিয়েছি উমারকে last game. আচ্ছা দাঁড়াও ये कोई Umar, yes, it was Wagner playing, not Charles. ভুল করেছিলাম. So yes. So Charles and Wagner swapping places. Bye, Wag. Charles and more bowler chilo and you still won. That's so insane, man. Anyway, your opening bowler Saudi and Chase. That's cool. So fine. And it's time for Abrar's lineup. Abrarioki. Hendricks, Ravindra, Bairstow wicketkeeper Harry Brook, Shakib Al Hassan, Cam Green, Myers, Holder, Pelukwayo, Rashid Khan, Madhushanka, Pelukwayo, and your opening bowlers. Okay, options: opening bowler 1, and Shakib is opening bowler 2. Okay, so that's good and dandy. So lineups are set. Let's go to match settings real quick. Okay, 4:30. I think rate game it ekta. Because tomra to rate acho. And match difficulty, I'll look at that later. Let's look at pitch settings. Or is the match settings? Summer, no. Kara dibo. Ross Simons and Richard Illingworth amader umpire. Naki, who are we feeling? Erasmus, actually. Yes, Erasmus I would. Rain ডিফল্ট ভাই যদি হয় কিছু সামারে আমার কোনো দোষ নেই এটাতে ওকে পিচ সেটিংস গ্রাসি ড্রাই হ্যাঁ এটা ঠিক আছে আজকে গ্রাসি ড্রাই হার্ড ট্র্যাকে আমরা খেলি that's a good one wheel of pitches যেটা বললো আজকে okay night game tonight live from Gazipur aka the Darren Sammy International Cricket Stadium. It's the DOHS Destroyers versus the Crazy Kurigram. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's Crazy Kurigram versus DOHS Destroyers. We see the fans ready. They're wearing sunglasses at night. because the blinding floodlights are on. I have the lineup looking well. The pitch is grassy and dry today. So aajki to 4 chhokka asha korbo. Some big shots are expected tonight. Josh Butler flips the coin. And Kurigram calls tails. And tails it will be. Let's see what Kurigram are deciding to do. They've chosen to bat first, which is arguably the better call. This is a batting pitch. Settings, difficulty. Let's have a jaunt. Bowling hardest, because hard. We'll make it hard, because that means that they're having a harder time to bowl. That's what I have noticed from my end. Batting medium Ithakuk. Yes, I'd like to accept this, and we resume. So it's Tim Southey bowling to Reza Hendricks in the very first ball. Here we go. And Hendricks just disposes that. Cuts it away nicely. It's just going to be a quick single. And it's on to Rachin Ravindra. Oh, the DOHS support is strong. I'm just getting the videos now. Apologies. So Rachin Ravindra's first ball to what? I'm sorry. What was that? That was gonna be a wide, and as wide as they come, the ball just hit his hand and it's gone for a wicket. This has got to be the most bizarre wicket I've seen in NSL Cup history. What was that? I mean, we've seen the runouts where the foot was off the crease, but this just takes it to a whole new level. And Ravindra's gonna have to go for a golden duck. Bairstow almost going away with him right there. And he's gonna have to count his lucky stars because it's one bounce. So Saudi, after a blistering start of 1 for 1. Johnny Bairstow, who's been a disappointment for the past few seasons, needs to step up today. And what a piece of fielding from the DOHS in front of their home crowd. This is the defending champion team, mind you. They're not gonna play it dumb tonight. They're here with a fight. They've already won their first game, but so has Kurigram. So, two strong mentalities. Bairstow just can't get lucky still. Is it gonna be 3 dots and a wicket? That'd be ideal for the Destroyers, but it's gonna be a quick single. So a rather slow start after one of the silliest wickets I've ever seen in my entire life. When you give away a wide and turn it into an out. So I've never seen anything like that before. And it's Roston Chase coming into the second over here. We know that spin bowlers have been doing exceptionally well in the NSL Cup. And just look at that. Bairstow says, spin, I don't care. Fielder in the deep, I don't care. Once you hit it this hard, it's only going one way. And that's 6 runs on the board. Josh Butler making some quick adjustments there. But it was absolutely no adjustments because the field is exactly the same. He tries to scoop it up. Johnny Bairstow hits his face. Oh, that's gonna hurt, isn't it? Gonna sting a bit. Josh Butler just couldn't run fast enough to dispose his wicket keeper. Whoa, what was that? That was as wide as they come. Illingworth, tell me about it. So it's 7 runs from 2 balls. What's interesting now, it's 2 wicketkeeper batsmen. 1 Bairstow, 1 Butler, 1 in front of the other. That's a lucky edge there, but not enough pace on it to go all the way for a boundary. It's going to be caught and kept in. It's a quick double. And Bairstow retains strike. He's looking to be dangerous today. And Roston Chase needs to fix his bowling one way or another, because that's exactly what's going to happen. And it's going to be scooped for a maximum. Oh, Johnny Bairstow tonight. He's looking deadly. And this is what we've expected. We've expected a lot of big runs to come tonight. The pitch is really primed up to be set for an absolute thriller. So Roston Chase giving away 15 runs with 2 more remaining. Make it 16. Chase, have you forgot how to bowl completely? Because I reckon I could have done better sitting in one position. Boy, oh boy. Looks like the NSL Lords are showing their true form. That's a much better delivery now. Maybe there's not enough turn on offer on the pitch tonight. It is grassy. So you can only imagine the seam is being caught up in those long weeds. And Bairstow once again primed up. This time he can't find it to make it go all the way. It's going to be a wicket. Well, well, well. Maybe just a bit too excited. And Roston Chase turning what was looking to be a very bad and expensive over to a rather good one. Bairstow right there just launching. And I reckon if it was just a few inches over, it could have gone all the way. So Johnny Bairstow a bit disappointing, but also scoring a lot of runs. And on comes Harry Brook, a favorite of the Crazy Kurigrams. They've had a lot of faith in Brook for a long time. And Tim Southey brought back on quickly to Reza Hendricks. It's a lucky edge, could have gone anywhere. Just gonna be a single here. So 2 wickets falling already. You don't want more to fall. You want a partnership. That's what you want. It's a common theme we've seen. Just 2 fielders on the outside. One on the left side, one on the off. And it's gonna be another lucky edge. Does it have enough pace to go? It does. Butler trying his best to run. To no avail. Just signaling it away for a 4. A lot of lucky 4s coming, a lot of lucky edges. You see Jos Buttler standing a bit behind now. Maybe trying to capitalize on another edge if it comes his way. Tries to hit that hard. Good field placement. That's the dot. So Saudi looking to be a very good bowler for the DOHS Destroyers, hasn't he? I mean, that Roston Chase over is just being made up for with this 2-over spell of Saudi over here. There's 5 runs from it. 2 more balls to go. A wicket would be big. But that's not going to happen, is it? It's the quick outfield, but not quick enough. It's the long edge in the long on. So they're just going to take 2 on offer. So Harry Brook retains strike. And this wants a boundary, this one, to really push up the run rate. That's what they're going to go for. But it's good fielding once again. So restricted a bit, but a decent over nonetheless. And on comes back Roston Chase. Well, he's been very expensive on his first outing with 16 runs. And what is that? Are they going to go upstairs? No, they're not. I think he's safe. He's well in safe. So Roston Chase now bowling a much better line and length after a horrendous few deliveries. And oh, that's going to go upstairs. Harry Brook just a bit too excited and he's going a bit too far out. I don't think he's made it back in, has he? I don't think he's made it back in, Harry Brook. And that's going to be OUT, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is. Oh, no, it's Reza Hendricks. Apologies. It's Reza Hendricks, not Harry Brook, who has to go. And Reza Hendricks, he's been absolutely stellar in his first game for the Crazy Kurigrams. Just can't mimic that today, can he? He just can't mimic that today. And Roston Chase with an absolutely amazing recovery after that horrendous first over. A dot, a wicket, and a single. It's on to Harry Brook now. Oh, just placed that beautifully. There wasn't much or not much pace on it. Brook had time to think. And he's going to pull it away for a 4. Find a gap between the fielders. Oh, that's a lovely shot, isn't it? So Roston Chase. Back to his old ways, it seems. Oh, it's a much better ball there. You see that once the turns come, once you get a bit of revs in your ball, that's what really dummies the batsman. Especially since we're playing with a white ball at night. you can only imagine that it gets a bit tricky to follow the ball, isn't it? Because it's really shining off the floodlights. So once you add a bit of turn to it, once you put a dusra, a googly, it really is lights out, isn't it? On comes another spin option, and that of Mujibur Rahman. That's going to be smacked away by Shakib Al Hassan. It's going to be a single, though. It's a very good field placement from the DOHS. So, one thing I've noticed this season, Season 5, field placement has seen a huge change. Because if you remember in season, I think from 1 to 4, you'd see that the field doesn't change much. It doesn't change according to how the bowler is bowling. You know, they just follow 1 or 2 tricks. That's a beautiful scoop shot from Brook. Is it going to go all the way? No, just one bounce. But it's going to be a nice boundary. And Harry Brook, he is feeling confident in front of the away fans here. So, yeah, no. You see, field changes according to how they bowl. If one thing's not working, they're going to switch it up for another. And that's a big shot here. Just one bounce gets lucky, and I think it could have been a wide, actually. I think he could have just let that go. But he decided to play that shot. It's quite dangerous when you're playing. You're really stretching it out and hitting the bottom of the bat. Because, you know, the trajectory could easily just go towards the fielder. It could be an out just like that. So, a good batsman partnership for me here. This rotating strike. Not taking too many risks. And oh boy! Oh, I don't think I should ever commentate when it comes to the batsman doing well. Because what has happened here? Harry Brook. I don't think it's a stumping. I think it's an LBW. I'm actually kind of confused. It is an LBW. But Butler just gets it still. So, Harry Brook is gonna have to go, and on comes Cameron Green. And it's Neil Wagner, the man who I did not give bowling by mistake, is now on the pitch for the Destroyers for the first time in NSL Cup. And what a ball that was! Did you look at the swing? But Shakib Al Hassan is smart to play it down the ground. It's gonna be 4 runs there. So Neil Wagner here. Starting off with a 4. So I can't really tell. Is it the Pacers or the Spinners who are doing better? Because we did have that Trent Bolt spell. But that could... Just not Trent Bolt. Apologies. Tim Saudi, yes. That Tim Saudi spell. Just could have been some Saudi magic for the Pacers. Once again, what a beautiful shot from Shakib Al Hassan. Is he going to run away this time? Not having the legs yet. But they're going to get some quick runs. So, Shakib is still on strike, I believe. Yes, he is. So, Neil Wagner. This time bowling from a bit further out. And just look at the slip there. Just look at the slip. Everyone is just patiently waiting. Shakib tried to hit that big. Could have once again easily chopped onto the wood. But just look at the field. They're ready. They're just ready to get an edge. They're just trying to bait Shakib. That's why he's playing it down the ground. And that's why he's playing it. What a lovely bit of footwork. Find a gap where there is no protection. Playing on the leg side. It's a mid-on. That's a beautiful boundary from Shakib. So look, that's what I was telling you. Look how the field changes. The bait for the edges is not working. So decide to change it a bit. But there's no need for that. Because Wagner is just going to bowl Shakib. Clean, cut and clear. And the grassy pitch is doing wonders for the Pacers. There was a lovely bit of turn. A lovely swing. And he has to go. And on comes Kyle Myers. So the crazy choreograph, the run rate, I wouldn't say isn't too bad. But what is bad are the situation of the wickets. So Cameron Green getting his first taste of the ball here. Now I did change I think the only thing I can do to help with the wickets is make batting easy. But that makes batting a bit overpowered. But we'll just have to see there. We'll just have to see there because we want the runs. Because, mind you, the games are going to be close. Don't worry about that. I can tell you the games are going to be close. But, once again, bowling is looking to be a bit too good, it seems. Oh, beautifully defended by Myers there. I think if it was a bit more fuller, it could have been a wicket. So Mujib. Ooh. Playing it in the slot there. Myers still can't do anything. All the fielders are in the circle here. Akon, viewers, let me know. What are you thinking? What are you thinking in this game? Who's going to win tonight? That's what I want to know. Okay, no one is watching my live stream. That's a bit worrying. That's an edge for Myers. Man, I'm feeling very lonely.
Ended the 7th over. The batting team are now 54 for 5.
So everyone is there sitting, but no one is watching the stream. Was this an executive decision by Kurigram, or was it the data in the Gazipur manner? It's a bit troublesome. So it's a very good delivery by Wagner over there. And Cameron Green needs to do something here. He needs to do something big to really push this total up. And that's it. How shots you want to play. But still not lucky. Still not lucky, Cameron Green. So we're just going to have to see. Well. Wagner. 3 dots to start it off. I see the viewers are back. How are you doing? I was missing you a lot. So this is going to be a maiden over here. Wagner. See, they just can't find the gap. Because Green is connecting. Cameron Green is connecting. But he just can't find the gap. 9 people. Ah, yes, Zunain. Thank you for the reassurance. But it was just showing the stream was a bit empty there. So was that a quick single? I'm not sure. No, it's not. This is looking to be a maiden over. And in the coming to the death and doing a maiden is a huge statement in front of your home fans, isn't it? It's a huge statement. Well. Wagner, he's saying that, Mr. Organizer, there was a mix-up in the lineup in the very first game. I was replaced with Johnson Charles, but look what I can do. This is what the DOHs were missing, so you can only imagine how well they would have won their first game. And Myers now hitting Kemar Roach. It's not going to run away, is it? No, it's not. It's a good bit of running from DOHS to protect that crucial boundary. There's going to be 3 runs. And you see the slip is back on. They're trying to bait Green for an edge. There's going to be a wide here. Cameron Green. Just 1 run from 7 balls. What are you doing, son? You gotta hit big now. It's now or never. Well, it's still never, it seems. Because that's another dot to add to his tally. Man thinks he's MS Dhoni. King of dots. Tribute. Well, Cameron Green. I think he's taking the title for the plank of wood. Because that's 8 dot balls to his name. And just 1 run coming off it. Oh, man. Finally, a boundary from Cameron Green. Couldn't come later than now. But he's 5 for 10 here. He's going to want 2 more boundaries if he wants to just make up for what has happened in his previous deliveries. It's another wide ball. Kemar Roach adding with a swing. But it's too wide there. So the slip is gone once again. So Cameron Green gonna have hit it big. It's gonna be a shot for an LBW maybe. No, it's not. He was just pitching outside off. So it's another dot. 5 for 11. I don't know what to do with this man. I don't know what to do with this man. I don't think the Kurigram does either. And finally, he steps up and for a maximum. Where was this buddy all along? It's a bit late. Oh no, it's a 4 runs. Apologies. I thought it hit the boundary. So you can see there, he bowled it. Full, almost a Yorker. And it's Sean Marsh who's bowling the last over. We haven't seen any bit of action from him. So it's Kyle Myers, the lefty. He's gonna smack it. Oh, I thought it was a wicket. I thought that was a wicket, but no. Just got lucky there, so it's 67. It's not a high total once again. And I was expecting a high total tonight. So I think next game coming, I'm gonna have to put batting to easy because even with medium, bowling is still overpowered. My only concern is gonna be, are wickets going to fall? That's my only concern, but next game on, we're doing easy batting. I know easy batting works for a fact because I've seen big scores. I've seen big scores with this current setting as well, but I don't know why it's not happening in the NSL Cup. And Kyle Myers finally kicking it up. Going all the way to the trash can. And he's saying, Sean Marsh, you are trash. You are trash. Statement shot there. So Sean Marsh needs to fix his line, I believe. He's bowling from the wrong end. And finally a much better delivery. Why is that a shout? Is it another case of the leg is up? Oh, I do not believe this. This is, I think, a new glitch. This is the new glitch in NSL. Where the batsman just goes off the crease a little bit. And I think Butler is just too... They have too much of a lightning reflex. Stumping is now broken. That's the new glitch. And Jason Holder is going to finish it off here. A boundary would be very nice to finish it off. Because it's just 77. Very easily chaseable. Oh, it's just going to just flick an edge. It's not going to do anything. So 78 is what the KRAZIES have done in a grand total of 10 overs. So not the most ideal. We had some moments here where you expected Bairstow to get going. You expected Brook to get going. But once again, no one picking up. No, something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. And it will be. Next game on, I'm going to give easy batting. Because that really does produce some big runs. So it's Felukwayo to open it up. And it's Liton Das on strike for the Destroyers. That's a lovely ball by Felukwayo. But Liton Das just hits it deep. Save from a boundary. I think it's going to be quick 2 runs. Retain strike for Liton Das. So is this game going to get chased? We're just going to have to watch now. The Destroyers, the reigning champions, are they're going to want to finish this off quick because they want their run rate to be high to remain on top. So let me know, boys. What do you think? Who's going to win tonight? So Tim Seifert now. I think it's the DOHS game to lose. That's what I think. Because once again, the total is not too big. And it's going to run away for a 4. Not much you can do there. So this sort of edge is also very common. So Seifert, I think this is going to be a dot now. That's what I feel. No! It's going to run away for a single. So Felukwayo, I think we've seen this type of game one too many times in the NSL Cup. The game that's either going to be won on wickets or it's just going to be chased down easily. So there's no other way of winning this. Kurigram, they're going to need like an Adil Rashid spec over. They're going to need a Yuvendra Chahal spec over. I think the man who can do this is going to be Shakib Al Hassan, who's going to be bowling the second over. Oh, just a smart shot from Seifert there. Very, very cheeky. No protection on offer. It's going to run away to the ropes. The deep square leg. Felukwayo has been more expensive than needed. That's almost more than 1/7 of their runs that they need to do tonight. So Shakib Al Hassan needs to do a bit of magic here. They're gonna take a single. A quick one. And the DOHS in front of their home crowd look very, very dominant. Seifert. Oh, once again, a very cheeky shot. But this time, not taking a run. They're not going to risk it. So you think that there's no point in that. The score is not too high. Why would I take a risk like that? Why would I jeopardize my team? So very smart from Seifert. Oh, was that a drop, I reckon? Seifert smacked it down. It hit Bairstow. But too much force on that for Bairstow to be able to do anything. But not too much force this time around. Because it's going to be an edge and it's going to be a wicket. And Seifert is going to have to go home. No point reviewing that, buddy. That's clear as day. And like I said, it's going to be Shakib, I reckon, who's going to be the hero tonight. If he is going to be the hero tonight. So well. Joss Butler, the captain, comes on now. It's another cheeky shot. Same what Seifert played before. But they're not going to take a run this time either. So Shakib Al Hassan 1 for 1. This was a recovery over that the crazy Kurigram desperately needed. But this time, Joss Butler displaces beautifully down the ground. Not too hard. Retain strike for the next over. It's going to be a single. As Feluquayo brought swiftly back on. 13 from his first one. How many is going to be from this one? Well, a maximum to start off is not going to help him. It's not going to help his case at all. And Captain Joss Butler wants to end this in a jiffy, doesn't he? So the run rate is at a 10. Way more than what's needed. And we're almost reaching the point where you're having more balls than you need to do runs. So it's 10 already from the first two balls. And Feluquayo, he may get dropped from the squad from what I'm understanding, if this is what he's displaying for the Kurigram right now. Oh, that's going to be another one, isn't it? That's going to be another one, isn't it? Not this time. The outfield has slowed down a bit. So Joss Butler once again retains strike, just taking a quick double. Well. It's a bit of a spot of bother that Kurigram is in. But that bother is going to go away because that's a big fish. That's Captain Joss Butler. And Feluquayo sees a glimmer of redemption this time around. Oh boy. And it's Kyle Vereen who steps up to the crease. As the DOHS likes to call him, Kyle Verstappen. This time a decent swing on offer. Lucky to find that gap there, Kyle Vereen. But even though Feluquayo got the wicket, he's just a bit too expensive. Almost 30 runs from his 2 overs. That's 15 and over almost. And it's over 15 because he's going to get smacked again. That's 33 runs from his 2 overs. Feluquayo arguably throwing away the game for the crazy Kurigram. Now what can Shakib do? How much of a miracle can he perform here? So it's just gonna be a dot. Just place it down. It's Liton Das, his Bangladesh teammate, facing the captain. So it's just a question of how much can he do. Oh, once again, just punches it. It's another dot. A good recovery. But a wicket is what they need. I think once again, baiting Liton for an edge or setting up for a googly would be very nice. And that was the edge. That was the bait. But it's just too far. No one's in the slip. Too far for Bairstow to do anything. And that's going to be 2 runs. So well. Liton Das playing it a bit cheeky now. Shakib, very economical, but it's a wicket that needs to come. He's just got 2 more deliveries left. Just trying to control the damage here. And the destroyers as well, after those big overs, they don't see any need to take a risk. They just want to survive Shakib. And just, you know, like, even like, just 3 or 4 runs from his spell is plentiful. Because, Peluquayo just served runs on a golden platter, hasn't he? So it's good. It's a good decision to survive and defend the Shakib over here. Because they don't want wickets to fall. And on comes another big bowler. A big spinner who can really turn the game around for Kurigram. That's Rashid Khan. And what a shot and what a defense. So Liton Das. They can't afford too many economical overs, quote unquote. That's exactly what Liton needs to do. He needs to cut these balls for 4s. Cut these balls. You know, maybe for a 6, because there's no protection in the deep. Rashid Khan is bowling. His line is a bit off. He's not really bowling to bait you for a googly. And that's exactly what you need to do. He changed his line a bit. You need to bowl around the wicket, I reckon. Yes, he just changed his line a bit. It's a good, decent footwork from Liton Das. And it's 33 from 33. We've reached that 6-run rate number. Try to smack it, Liton. But not good enough. It's just gonna be a double. So then, looking to be a very good game on offer here. Gonna be a very good game. Oh, Liton, you beauty! You absolute beauty! What a display from the destroyers now! In front of their home fans. Just absolutely battering Rashid Khan. He's given away 16. And I think he's given away the game. A wicket needs to fall here, but that's not happening. That's just not happening tonight. Liton Das doing wonders for the destroyers. And on comes Jason Holder. Holder can be very deadly on his day. And that day is going to have to be today. If Kurigram want to walk away with a chance or at least save their run rate. That's clearly not happening yet. Kurigram could go 2 losses on the trot here. It's already 62. Run rate is well above 10. And Kurigram was 62. I reckon in over number 8. Was it over number 9? I can't really remember. So it's 16 from 28. And you can just have to imagine that it's going to be a comfortable win for DOHS. You know, it's been a moment since we've seen such a commanding win in NSL Cup. It's been a hot minute. We saw wins like this, you know, in season 4. Season 3 had a lot of wins like this. But this one is just pure dominance. We've had a lot of close games, but nothing too extravagant. Arguably, I think the Kushtia win was a bit dominant. But I'd say that was just poor some decision making from the Nunus in that game, because Aiden Markram was not given strike. So I think this, if it is finished early on, if some boundaries come here, this is going to be the most commanding win of this season. But spoke too soon. Jason Holder is going to get a wicket here. And is that a big one that he's got? It's Kyle Verstappen who has to go. So you have to think it's a too little too late. So Kyle Verstappen leaves. Then it's Kyle Myers who's on to bowling. Number 71 to the Bangladeshi Liton Das, who's on form here. Can't be lucky to find the gap this time. It's just gonna be a dot. You need to get him. I need to get Pujara as well, because Pujara was the hero for the Destroyers in their first game. So I reckon if these two are gone... Oh, it's an edge, but it's a bounce and kept by Bearso. I could have run away for a boundary. So 2 dots. Very good from Myers. A wicket is crucial. But a boundary is very damaging. And that's exactly what I was talking about. Because once a 6 comes, all you need is 9 runs. And you have more than enough balls to do that, don't you? Well, Liton Das, he's not going to get his 50 because that's not mathematically possible. But he is going to get a whole boatload of runs. A very wise, cheeky shot there. And how much is that going to be? Going to be 2 on offer. I think this game is done. This game could be done in this over. If Liton Das decides to hit big. And big he is going to hit. Is he going to go all the way? No, this time not so lucky Liton. It's going to be a wicket. Well. He thought he could finish it off in style. But like I said, if it doesn't middle the bat and hits it awkwardly, you see that the slightest of swing from Myers, that ensures it that it hits the bat below. So if you're not hitting it well, if you're hitting it a bit awkwardly, it doesn't find the trajectory to go all the way. That's a big swing there as well. Sean Marsh says, I'm not gonna mess about. I need to finish this quick. I want to go home. I want to help the run rate for my teammates. And it's Jason Holder who's been brought back on. The required run rate is just 1 now. And Pujara, how is he going to finish it? He's going to finish it off with a boundary. And well, the Destroyers win it comfortably. With 3 overs to spare in front of their home crowd. And they're gonna win by 6 whole wickets. Oh, the Kurigram. They're not starting the NSL Cup the way they wanted it to start. So it's Liton Das who's gonna be the hero tonight. He gets man of the match. Arguably there was no extremely dominant bowler either. Just extremely horrid, and that was Felukwayo. Gave 33, got 2 wickets, but what use is that when it's not much to score? So in this match day, the only game we have is CBC versus Joshore Jokers. A quick look at the table. The Destroyers edging on top. The Stallions. Now I'm gonna ask, does anyone else want a game? Does anyone else want a game is the question I'm gonna ask. Let me call up Brar real quick. Ball, আর কেউ গেম চায়? তাশফিক আর যাচ্ছে না, ও তো হারলো তার প্রথম গেম, ক্রেজি অবস্থা। ভাই ফেলুকুয়াই ওই জিনিসটা কি ভাই? এই জিনিসটা কি? না থাক, 2 গেমস হারলি প্যারা নাই, নটিও হারছে, 4th প্লেস পাবি। আচ্ছা, আল্লাহ হাফেজ। হ্যাঁ। So no more games happening yet. So I'm just gonna end the stream here. So thank you for joining me. It's been good night, good evening, good morning, wherever in the world that you are.